How is everybody feeling after SmackDown? Oh my gosh. It is 12:17 in the morning on the East Coast, and I just needed some time to just wrap my head around what just happened on SmackDown. Obviously, if you haven't watched SmackDown, there's going to be a big time spoiler here. So if you haven't watched and you don't want to hear spoilers, this might not be the video for you. But if you're going to stay here, we got to talk about what happened. Specifically with Cody Rhodes and The Rock and Roman Reigns. The Rock showed up. Man, before I go into it, I want to know what you guys think about this, because for me, I've said it in other videos in the past. I just I can't see Cody Rhodes finishing the story if it's not for the WWE Championship and against Roman Reigns. Is that just me? Am I the only one that thinks this way? I mean, Cody versus Seth would be cool, of course. They've wrestled before, have had good matches before. It just doesn't feel the same for me. It doesn't work the same way for me. If Cody beats Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, it does not make me feel like he finished his story. The story is Cody Rhodes winning the WWE Championship, the title that his dad didn't win. That was the whole purpose of all of this. That's where the story originated from. That's what Cody's talking about when he says he wants to finish the story. He wants to win the title his dad never got to win, which is the WWE Championship. Now, obviously, all of these titles have gone through changes. All of them have evolved. World Heavyweight Championship, the one that Seth Rollins has now, used to be, it's like a reincarnation of like the big gold belt back, the World Heavyweight Championship, the WCW title. The WWE Universal Undisputed, whatever you want to call it now, is a reincarnation of the WWE Championship, the double winged championship. It's the Eagle. It's that championship. That is the title Cody Rhodes' dad, Dusty Rhodes, wasn't able to win. So Cody Rhodes beating Roman Reigns for the title is finishing the story. And there's been people, even before tonight happened, there were people talking about how Cody doesn't need to beat Roman for the championship. He just needs to beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Like, I just don't understand where you guys or some of you are getting this from. The whole if you want Cody Rhodes to finish a story, that's the story. That is the only story, is winning the WWE Championship. Now, because Roman Reigns has been built up for the past 3 years, bigger than he's ever been built up before, this is part of the story. This is the story. There's no bigger match for Cody Rhodes right now to shoot him into superstardom than to beat Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. And it just so happens that the best place to do it is WrestleMania. This is the reason why Cody won the Royal Rumble. Now, I don't know if CM Punk hurting himself, or getting injured, I should say, is a cause for this, or is now their WWE is starting to pivot and do something different. It very well may be that, but I'm not sure. Because was CM Punk supposed to win the Royal Rumble, and at the last second they called an alternate because he knew he was hurt? Who knows? That could be it. Let's just say CM Punk won the Royal Rumble. What would be next for Cody? Because one would think it would be Seth Rollins versus CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship, The Rock versus Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship, and then Cody would have to find a way to get into WrestleMania somehow. And I would imagine, right off the top of my head, maybe Gunther, but maybe not. I don't know if that's a good match for him. I don't know. I was just so dead set on on CM Punk winning that Rumble, because to me it just seemed like that was the big story. Punk versus Rollins. Like, everybody thought that was the WrestleMania story. So when Cody won the Royal Rumble, it caught me off guard a little bit, and I was just like, okay, so what do we do here? Because The Rock has come back recently. He made a hint about sitting at the head of the table, which obviously is Roman Reigns. So I was under the impression that The Rock was never going to wrestle at Elimination Chamber. Roman Reigns was never going to wrestle at Elimination Chamber. Yes, it's a global pay-per-view now. They're going to be in Perth, Australia. It's a big pay-per-view. But to me, and this has been my argument with anybody, is I don't think you were going to bring The Rock back, or The Rock wasn't going to agree to come back unless it was A, against Roman Reigns, B, against Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship, whether he's going to beat Roman or not, which I don't believe he's going to, whether there's a title or not. And C, it had to have been at WrestleMania. It has to be. The Rock is not going. The Rock doesn't know how many matches he has left in him. He's admitted that before. This very well could be his last match ever. Who knows? It might not. There's maybe a better chance it's not his last match now that he's now on the board of the director or the board of directors with TKO and WWE, and now the Netflix deal is signed. So The Rock might want to get in the ring a little more. Who knows? We don't know. We can only go off of what we're seeing. And to me, what I'm seeing is the way WWE has always operated. They always want to be the biggest and best at everything. You're not going to waste The Rock coming back for a match at Elimination Chamber. It just never made sense for me. So The Rock, in my mind, was always going. When he mentioned sitting at the head of the table, to me, it was always okay. WrestleMania, Rock versus Roman. That's the biggest it gets. That's the biggest match probably in WWE history. You can argue that they're going to build it as the biggest match ever in the company's history. And that wasn't going to happen at Elimination Chamber. So what happened tonight with Cody, man, I feel a little defeated, to be honest. The pain in Cody's eyes with that shot where The Rock, it's behind The Rock, and they're looking at Cody just before he gave him the handshake. It's just I got to feel for Cody a little bit here, because now it's like, what are we doing? And I know on Raw, Seth Rollins and WWE tried their hardest to make it seem like if Cody went for Seth Rollins' title, it would be basically on the same level as Cody going for Roman Reigns'. And to me, it's not. It's still nice, right? I'm not hating on it. Like Cody versus Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship would be a great match, and honestly, that might be what we're gonna get now, especially with Punk being injured. But it just seems like it's a step down a little bit, and I know WWE is trying to paint it as if it's not, but it's a step down. It just is, and it's not even a knock on anybody, but it doesn't hit the same as Cody going for the WWE Championship after failing at WrestleMania last year against Roman Reigns. Even admittedly getting in the ring tonight on SmackDown, telling Roman, I had you, but you robbed me. Like, everything is there for it, you know? I feel for Cody. I do. And honestly, I'm not even... I expected The Rock versus Roman. I wasn't even surprised that The Rock came out. Like, I fully believed when he mentioned sitting at the head of the table, it was game on. The Rock is not going to say something like that unless this plan is going on. That's just flat out how it is. So I went into it thinking, I don't know what they're going to do with Cody if Punk won the Rumble. But here we have our answer. Cody is now seemingly, he's probably going to face Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship, which to me is not on the same level as him going against Roman for the WWE. Punk is gone. He's hurt. Seth is hurt. So I don't know if Seth got his surgery or not. I don't think he did. I think he's going to take it slow and rehab and work on his knee, have the match at Mania, probably lose to Cody Rhodes, and then Seth will probably take some time off and he'll get healed up, surgery if he needs it, and then that's where Damian Priest comes in, cashing in. I could see Damian Priest cashing in the night after WrestleMania, or actually the night of WrestleMania, on the same night. I could see it happening because you want to further this Cody Rhodes, the chase, right? I don't know. On the flip side, had Cody Rhodes faced Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for the championship, I at first was thinking know. Maybe he's going to lose it again, and because that Hulk Hogan record for WWE Championship is coming up, and I think it's around the summertime, SummerSlam, so I felt like Roman was going to pass that. But I think we're at the point now where you got to give the audience something here for Cody, or else I feel like he's going to lose steam and the crowd's going to lose their interest a little bit. If he lost against Roman, and I was thinking about this, if he lost again against Roman, then what? Then Cody's going to go all year again chasing and trying to find these storylines to keep him busy until WrestleMania strikes again. What was he going to win the Rumble for a third time? Or maybe find a way like in an Elimination Chamber next year and win that to get a shot at Roman? Were you really going to keep the belt on Roman for a whole nother year? I don't know. I feel like things are starting to lose a little bit of steam, some traction. So my mind kind of changed a little bit. If it was going to be Cody versus Roman for this year's WrestleMania, I switched my feeling and my opinion and my thought in by saying I think Cody was going to beat him at WrestleMania. But that's not the case. It doesn't seem that way anyway. The Rock with the stare down against, with Roman to close out SmackDown. Cody just shaking The Rock's hand and hugging him, and The Rock said some stuff to Cody, and none of us could hear it. It was off mic. I mean, you would imagine what it was. Maybe The Rock saying thank you. Maybe The Rock saying sorry. Maybe, I don't know. It could have been anything. I'm interested to know what that was. I don't even know if we'll ever know what that was, what he said. But I don't know. I've seen some negative backlash already on X, on Twitter, social media in general. But I also have seen some people who are happy with it. Either way, you guys let me know what you think. I know this is a new channel to a lot of people, so I don't know how many views or interaction this video will get. But I mean, trust me, if you comment on this video or you listen to me on Spotify or you want to email me your comments or questions or theories or anything, wickedbittermedia@gmail.com is the way to do it. And I'm telling you, I make it a point to try to respond to everybody. It's just what I want for this channel. It's what I want for my brand, my channel. I want to be interactive. I want to talk to the people who I'm talking to. Yeah, I'm talking to you right now. It'd be nice for you to talk back to me, and we can get this whole thing going here. But I appreciate you watching. This was very put together really quickly. I don't have any notes. I just kind of went off the top of my head about how I'm feeling about the whole thing. I don't know. I feel bad for Cody, but I do think WWE is going to give him the World Heavyweight Championship match at WrestleMania against Seth Rollins, which will be a good match. I mean, I'm not knocking it. It'll be fine. To me, I hope they don't write that off as him finishing his story, because that's fine. He can win it, or he can face Seth. That's fine, but don't say that he finished the story if he beats Seth. I think Cody finishes the story when he beats Roman Reigns and wins. More importantly, when he wins the WWE Championship. That's how I'm feeling about that. Cody, man, that was rough watching him walk away like that. Pretty much just handing his main event to The Rock, which I would love to hear an explanation on this, because the Royal Rumble winner gets to pick who they want to face, and why wouldn't he pick Roman Reigns? I mean, obviously it's all written out here. It's really hard to believe that Cody talked to The Rock, and The Rock somehow managed to have Cody let him take his spot at WrestleMania against Roman Reigns. But hey, we're going to see where things go. WWE has been on fire lately. Congratulations to Bayley on the Royal Rumble win. And I'm very excited to see her against Io. I know a lot of people expected that to happen, but that's okay. We can expect things to happen. Things can be predictable, but still be okay. And I think this is one of those instances. I think Bayley against Io Sky is going to be really great at WrestleMania. The card so far, it's going to be one hell of a show. So thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, I don't ask anything from anybody, but I will ask you for one thing, that if you've liked this video, or if you've watched this far, to just hit subscribe, follow this channel. Going to be making more content like this, and I would love to build this channel with you. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks for listening, and hopefully I can hear back from some of you. And until next video, hey, it's the weekend. Enjoy the weekend.